like, you're a teacher, you're an activist, preach to these people, don't make them laugh, make them want to like be with you. You know, it was like, it was real fucking awkward. But so I got like an announcement to make, and hope everybody's listening. I retired from masturbating.
Why?
I know everybody's thinking, no, Jay, slow it down, you got more time.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like me and masturbation, we have done our thing. You know? Me and masturbation go way back, like till when I was 12. And I remember like the first time I started like, you know, playing with myself. I was like 12 years old and I was watching the Discovery Channel and there was like these two chimps and they were like swinging around on the fucking trees and shit, doing what they do. And it was like one male chimp chasing a female chimp. And he's like, yeah, come here. I'm not having that shit, you know? He didn't have any bananas, so he was like, fuck it, masturbating. So the guy's like, as you can tell, the male chimp hasn't got any play, so he's gonna masturbate. And I'm like, what the fuck? Let's masturbate. I'm 12 years old. I see the chimp, he's like, ooh, doing his thing. I'm like, yo, hold up, that shit looks cool. Let me try it. So, you know, I went to my room that night and I had like a nice setting. I had like, you know, some sheets, fresh sheets, and I just laid down and I started, you know, masturbating, right? And at first it was like nothing was happening. It was like a wet noodle, you know? It was like slipping through my hands and shit. Like, what's happening, you know? But then I started thinking about like this hot teacher I had, and she always like wore this shirt with like tits hanging out and shit. And I was like, yes. So I don't know, my shit got hard and then it started going fast. Like, oh, yeah, ah! Like, you know, like a dude kid, like from, what's it called, Street Fighter and shit. So I fucking let off and there's like the sperm cells like hanging from my ceiling and shit. And I'm like, yes. There's like some on my lip. I'm like, ew. But this shit is cool. This shit is cool. This shit is like amazing. So I'm like addicted to fucking masturbating, you know? Until yesterday. Yesterday I retired. So it's like, I'm like, yo, like for my whole life it was like, I can't wait till I get home, I gotta masturbate. I can't wait till I get home, I gotta masturbate. So like, nothing like happened, like, well, a lot of things happened, but it was like one time where my pops called me. And my pops, he came home, right? And me and my brothers, like, we used to have this joke, right? Like, my brothers would come in my room and I would pretend I was like masturbating. I was like, yeah, and like the brother would be like, oh no, you're masturbating, ew, get out of here. So like, they would leave me alone after they saw that, right? But like one time, my father came in, right? And my father, he's a strict fucking guy. Like, he doesn't play that shit. Like, so like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, I thought it was my brother, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, my pops goes, what the fuck? Whoa! Hey, Jed, what are you doing, masturbating? I'm like, no, he's like, yeah, you're gonna be a fucking masturbator when you grow up. You think there's a profession for that? I'm like, I don't know, is there? He's like, yeah, there isn't, all right? You wanna be something else, you gotta go to college, you gotta go to school. He's telling me all this stuff, but all I was doing was pretending that I was masturbating. He didn't get that. I tried to tell him, but he didn't understand, all right? So, I just want to let you guys know, you know, we're like, why are you retiring? You got more years. I know, you know. I don't. Because, like, the last straw was, I had a son, right? And, like, as I look at my son, like, I see my son, like, walking around, and he's trying to talk now, and he's like a human, you know? But, like, when I look at my son, sometimes I feel guilty as shit. I'm like, yo, like, I have deprived you from, like, sisters, brothers, and like, you know, friends that you could have. So it like makes me feel like fucked up, you know, like when I'm like, you know, masturbating and I'm like, yeah, kill him, whatever, throw him to the side. And it's like, you know, I feel like I'm like a fucking serial killer. I just don't understand. I don't understand, like, how come, like, I'm that guy? So like last night I went to like the police station, and this is like when I decided to retire. I went to the police station and I told them, I said, hey, listen, you guys got to put me in. They were like, we're going to put you in for what? I'm like, listen, I'm a chronic masturbator. They're like, all right, sir, you got a problem, but we don't arrest people for that. I'm like, but listen, I kill people. And he's like, what are you saying? I'm like, every night around 7 o'clock, I'm watching the news, Sonia Baghdadi, she's got it going on, and I'm over there masturbating. He's like, yo, listen, take it easy, you know? But yeah, that's why I ended up retiring from masturbating. So I hope a lot of other people will join me, you know? Save the children.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Woo!
You're supposed to be married.